They've got buckets. Get out there with Lee, and then it's Little General, and it's Embiid in at the 5. And for Philadelphia, the captain out there with Tyrese Maxey. Then it's Paul George. Then it's Clint Capella, and it's Carter in at the 4-man position. Here's Dean. Well, certainly some names on the floor, Greg, that we've seen in the NBA for many years. That in consideration, what kind of game can we expect with the grizzled group on the floor?
And Kevin, these types of games tend to be kind of methodical. Vets aren't afraid to give the ball up for a better look, and we should see a clean game here tonight.
Here's the kid. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Outside, Maxey. And he makes that one.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. These should be on your radar all the time.
Here's Lee. Following the basket by Tyrese Maxey. Over Carter. They get the rebound. Dean. The kick out to Wright. Embiid, the pass to Lee. Shot clock at 6. It's another look. They shoot again.
Wow. Embiid pulls the defender in close and then gets all the contact he wants. And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And Greg, while the Sixers have been effective time and again, they've been unable to get past the conference semifinals.
Where they bowed out in 5 of the last 6 years. But
oh, what a play!
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Outside, George. Knocks it loose. Carter dishes to George. It's hauled in by the Bulls. The Kid's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Wright. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Outside, George. And it's denied. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here. Here is Carter, coming off a solid outing against Charlotte. George finds Maxey. Capella trying to free himself up. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. The 76ers shooting their first free throws of the game.
The line for Philadelphia, Tyrese Maxey.
Free throw good, Maxey. Maxey hits them both.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Pass to Embiid. Always going up for the alley-oop here.
Nice time from Embiid. The big man showing off his vision there.
The 76ers trail by 6. Here's the captain. His last outing, he had 24 points. Basket counts. The captain's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Well, this is his game. Be proactive offensively, put the defense back on his heels.
Embiid, that's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here and going against Chicago, their first meeting of the season.
And they usually came out on top when these two teams faced off last year. No surprise, they're the better team.
Here's the captain, covered by Lee. Carter down low. Maxey on the wing. Lob pass to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
An intimidator himself, Capella's not shying away from a little contact.
Chicago leading by 4. Right, the pass to Dean. Bulls moving the ball around. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Maxey. By this time of the season, I think it's fair, Greg, to say we know the identity of these teams.
At the line for 2.
How much are you worried about record at this point if you're a player?
And, Kevin, I wouldn't worry about record as much as I do camaraderie and execution. I also look at the schedule up to this point. How has the team fared against tough competition?
First one falls for him. That one falls, so he hits both of them. The 76ers trail by 6. Here's the teardrop, and that's 2 points on the layup. Maxey's got 6 points.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
Right for 3, hands it from downtown.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Maxey kicks to Carter. Offline with his 3. The Bulls leading by 7. Pass to Bryan, trying to find Wright. He's got it now. Here's Embiid. That's tipped. Down low. And here's the fast break. Maxey leading the way. Wright looking around. And it's sent back by Carter. Here's Lee. The jumper from the free throw line is good.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
There's the drive and the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. Embiid, no good.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Carter kicks to Maxey. Just 5 to shoot. There's the triple. Drains the three-pointer. He's got 9.
Over the taller defender. This is why you have to stay connected to shooters on the perimeter.
And let's give him some credit. He read the situation well. He created some space, and he delivered.
And you do not want to be on the receiving end of that. Embiid throwing it down with some funk.
And the 76ers call time here.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
chance now to take a look at some numbers for him.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Here's the captain. He has 6. Outside, Maxey. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
They're still behind, but not because of his efforts. He's been unbelievable this quarter.
Right, the pass to Dean. Here's Lee. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Lee's got his second basket of the night.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
And stolen by Wright. Pass to Lee. That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them.
And loving the hustle here early. I mean, they struck first on the offensive glass.
Outside, George. And here's the fast break. Here's Brian. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul. 3rd team foul.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Bulls.
It's all about the fire they're playing with early on. Crashing the boards, and the result, second chance points.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
And the first one drops. Both good from the line that time.
Yeah, drawing fouls and making them pay at the line.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. 9-point game. Ball stolen. And they're moving it up. Here's Wright. And Wright throws it down.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Here's Drake. And a lot of contact on that one. So he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Embiid.
That's his first
Clearly
personal
foul.
foul.
76ers have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
At the line,
The first free throw is good.
2 shots.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And here are the Bulls now. They have a 9-point lead. Right, the pass to Embiid. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Carter kicks to Maxey. Here's the captain, covered by Lee. Now, here's Maxey. He's got 12. Just 5 on the clock. There's the 3. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple. And one of the great rebounders in this league, Clint Capella, plays that role as well as anyone.
Greg, on a per-minute basis, few players are better. Sharp anticipation, works at it, and many of his points come from the offensive glass.
So timeout called here, the first for Chicago. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
Yeah, they look right at home, except they weren't. Great job of blocking out the noise.
Kelly Oubre's checked in for the 76ers. The Bulls also changing it up. Money's checked in for the kid, and it's Dosunmu in for Lee. And stolen by Wright. To the inside, Dosunmu. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
The 76ers trail by 10. Outside, Maxey. Carter outside. Another three for Philadelphia.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And that one's good. Wright's got 9.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's the captain. 8 points for him. Chalk up 2 there. 10 points for him.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Wright, the pass to Money. And here is Dosunmu. He gives a bit of a scoring lift to the team, averaging 8 points a game.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Philadelphia's gone 4 of 5 from three-point land to get things going here in the first. Here's Drake. The rebound by Dosunmu.
Both sides attacking. That was good defense versus good offense.
Count that one. And now a 12-point Bulls lead.
Riding the hot hand, and why not? If something's working, keep going to it.
1:44 left to play in the first quarter. Yes, that goes in.
Trying to slice into this deficit every time up the floor. Terrific quarter for him.
Wright, the pass to Money. And a missed layup.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
The captain with the bucket.
Somebody came to play tonight. 6 out of his first 7.
We've got 1:13 left here in the opening quarter. Wright, the pass to Embiid. It's stolen by Capella. In the corner, it's Oubre. Shot from 12. The putback. It's good on the putback.
It's a joy to watch how active Capella is on offense. Fighting for the boards and saving that play.
And the pass to Bryan. Launches it from deep. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Bucket's got 12 points in the game. Here's the captain. 14 points for him. Oubre outside. Another three for Philadelphia.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
And that one's good. Right. He's got 13.
Defensively, they've had no answer for him this period, and he continues to stay aggressive.
And slam dunk by Maxey.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. And that one's good. Right.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Here's the captain.
Chicago foul. Ayo Dosunmu. That's his first personal foul.
For Philadelphia, they have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
At the line for your Sixers.
And the first one at the line is good. And the 76ers making a change here. And he makes both free throws. And so it's Chicago with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. The defensive work they've done against Paul George has been a big factor. He hasn't done anywhere near the kind of damage we expected. Right back after this break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
The 76ers trail by 6. Kelly Oubre out there with Yabusele. Then there's Maxey. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Grimes in at the 2. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter. They get a hand on it. Oubre on the wing. Pocket 4. Lob pass to Capella. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Look at that athletic play by Clint Capella, leaping up with enough airtime to grab it and slam it.
Here's the kid, Capella covering. Dean passes to Money. Second chance shot. Outside ball. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession. A chance now to check out how the All-Star voting is shaping up.
And I tell you, the excitement's starting to ratchet up a little bit as the tallies start coming in.
But take a look at Embiid. He's not too far away from a spot in the starting 5. A lot of votes have been coming his way.
And even if he doesn't get the fan votes he needs to become a starter, you have to believe he'll be a part of the Eastern Conference All-Star team.
A great All-Star weekend it'll be. We'll keep you updated as we get closer.
That pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much, everybody. Quentin Grimes is not just a 3-and-D guy. He's one of the best in the league at attacking the closeout. He says they know about my shooting, so that opens up my drive game. Them closing out hard, I can see if they're coming to my right side or my left side. It's read and react. Quick decisions. Kevin, my decision is to send it back to you.
All right, D.A., that's why you're in the Hall of Fame. Thank you so much. Maxey attacking. Good. Maxey's got 19 points.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Ball, the pass to Dean, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Paul George.
And looking at his offensive numbers in the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
Money passes to Lee. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Deep 2 from Ball. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
Yeah, and I think the perimeter game is what helped them in that one. Consistent from out beyond the arc.
We talk a lot about shot selection, and we saw why. You want to avoid empty possessions.
Lee against Oubre. No good from Lee.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Right. Oubre on the wing. And it's blocked. And he gets it back. 5 on the clock. Here's Grimes. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Hornets in Charlotte.
Right idea, but just too much heat on him defensively, even with the fadeaway.
13 feet away. Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball. And now, a look at the upcoming schedule for the 76ers. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up against Rudy Gobert and the Minnesota Timberwolves. And then on Friday, they'll host the Toronto Raptors.
And for that game against Miami, this is a game that they are expected to win. But sometimes those are the kind of games where you get a little bit sloppy and start looking ahead. Either way, they'll need to put in tremendous effort to walk away with the victory.
And that one's good, Maxey.
At the end of the day, when the ball goes up, there's no substitute for effort.
Lee outside. Coaches say, GA, the league has a problem when it's punishing the retaliators and not the instigators. Do they have a point?
Kevin, I think so. But for any scuffle, it's worth asking who started it. And that's what we should do in life normally, right?
Nice shot by Yabusele. Bulls trail by 3. Lee with the ball. 23 points for him the last game against Miami. It's good for his 4th bucket of the night. He's shooting 4 of 8.
Oh, nice drive there to get to the bucket using some of that terrific agility that he possesses.
Here's Maxey. Oh, good on the triple.
He was red hot in the first quarter. Hit 3 threes. Now suddenly struggling to find the range.
That one drops for him.
Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
Timeout call the 76ers.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
Quick review, looking at some numbers here for Lee. Averaging 34 points, 11 assists, and 11 rebounds. And what sets him apart is his rebounding. And as you can see, he's been in peak form.
You know what? It's part effort, part instincts. You see teams trying to keep a body or 2 on him, but that's easier said than done.
Now Maxey. He had 22 points in the win against the Hornets in Charlotte.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game. And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
An unselfish young guard. Lonzo Ball takes pride, in my opinion, of success of others. Probably why his teammates love playing with him.
Ball against Maxey. Here's Money. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Fades away. Rebound by the 76ers. Cabela's got 5 rebounds tonight.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Maxey gets to Yabusele. Maxey Maxey passes to Yabusele. And nothing is falling for him right now. The Bulls leading by 4. And it's Ball in the corner. Here's the 3. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Oubre. And the layup's good off the glass. Oubre's got his second bucket of the night.
Crafty and cash it in from there. Oubre Jr. enjoys working on his interior game when given the opportunity.
Pass to Money. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got 7 rebounds in the game.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Here's Grimes. Oh, good with the triple.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And the basket by Money.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Here's Maxey. Doesn't go for him. Excellent D there from Ball. Some solid defense from Maxey.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Here's Yabusele. Rebound by the Bulls. They've held a 12-point lead early. Now here's Dosunmu, guarded closely. Ball, the pass to Dosunmu. On the wing, Lee, covered by Oubre. Clock is at 3. No good from Lee.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Maxey looking it over. Passes it to Grimes. And the 3 off target.
What I like, he hasn't stopped competing despite the off night.
And the basket by Money.
Coming off a scoreless first quarter, he's found a little rhythm here.
The 76ers trail by 6. Maxey with it. He's picked up by Lee. Lee with the steal. Pass to Dosunmu. Now here's Ball.
This is why Lonzo Ball was drafted number 2 overall. Elite vision and size.
Philadelphia has gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Here's Grimes. Oubre on the wing. The pass to Grimes. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Dosunmu. Grimes with the bucket. Grimes has got 7 now in this quarter. Here's Ball. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
Well trained in blocking out distractions. Ball doesn't let a little contact affect the shot.
Here's Maxey. Pass to Oubre. Rebound by the Bulls. Lee's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Deep 2 from Ball. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Capella's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Outside, Maxey. Passes to Yabusele. Traps in the tray. Yabusele's got 5 now.
He has that swag going on right now. When the defense steps back on him, he loves taking advantage of it.
Ball against Maxey. Ball no good.
His struggles from the field continue, yet they still hold the lead.
Ball against Maxey. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, way too much standing around in this quarter. They should look to get it inside for more high percentage chances.
For Philadelphia, they have been perfect so far from the free throw line, 6 for 6.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Embiid, he's checked in for money. Buckets comes in for Dosunmu. And it's right in for Ball. And so it's Wright bringing up the ball for the Chicago Bulls. We've got 1:28 left in the first half of basketball. No good off the back of the rim.
Great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Here's the captain. He's got 16. It's deflected.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical. Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Here's Yabusele. That one's rebounded by Embiid.
And offensively, they've gotten stuck on the perimeter, falling in love with the jumper.
Shots good by Buckets.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
Pass to the captain. Lee with the steal. Here's Bryan. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Here's Maxey. Lays it up and banks it in. Maxey's got 11 points in the quarter.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Bulls lead by 4. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Billy, balanced scoring for your team. How pleased are you with the way they're keeping everybody involved offensively?
Well, those guys, I think, have done a really good job of moving the ball and sharing the ball, and they're finding open men and they're willing passers, and I think because of that, they've been efficient offensively.
Open shots tend to be made. Thanks, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Chicago holding the upper hand after the first two quarters. They hold a 4-point lead. Kenny, what's your viewpoint?
Well, they made a concerted effort to get out on the fast break. Dunks, alley-oops, run the lanes at every opportunity, and it's wearing the defense down.
And Shaq, what'd you think about Philadelphia?
Well, they had a strong perimeter game. See, Ernie, when this team executes from long range, those weapons spread out of deep ball. Coming out of the second half, if those shooters are hot, they got a great chance to take control of this game.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Tyrese Maxey in this one, guys. He has been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last two quarters.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. We've got Lee, Joel Embiid out there with the kid. Then there's Buckets, and it's right in at the 1 spot.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
The 76ers have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts.
At the line for your Sixers,
here's Wright. The pass to Dean. Here's Buckets. Lets it go from the wing. Uses the glass to drop it in. 12 points for lights out. The 76ers trail by 3. On the wing, George. Still without a basket. And it's blocked. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Maxey with the block. George with the ball. He's picked up by Lee. Here's Maxey. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Wright. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
George looking over the floor. Carter outside to the paint. Here's Capella. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Capella's got 8 points.
Great inside play by Clint Capella, using all of his size to find that shot.
Here's Wright. Yep, that one goes in there.
3 out of 4 coming out of the half, showing good execution on the offensive end.
Here's the captain, covered by Lee. Here's Drake. It's hauled in by the Bulls. The kid's got 11 rebounds in the game. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Shots good by Buckets. And it's a 7-point Chicago lead.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate.
And hustle like that is why he leads his team in rebounds tonight.
Controlling the glass helps them maximize their number of possessions. He's done everything he can do to help them in that area.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Sixers ball.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
And here is our 2K leaderboard. These teams have been on fire over the course of the past 10 games. The 76ers third.
They've just been taking smarter, higher percentage shots, and they are hitting them with regularity right now.
Maxey against Wright. Maxey kicks to Capella. Carter left side. Kicks it out to Maxey. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. Maxey's got 31.
It's amazing. No one can check him right now, but there's still work to do to cut into this lead.
Embiid. Intimidating move by Embiid.
It's just so tough to knock Embiid off the block. That's his territory.
Drake the pass to Carter, and he converts the layup. Carter's got 5.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Right outside. Top of the key. Here's Embiid. Embiid absorbs the contact on the finish.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Maxey against Wright. Maxey, no good.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Lee passes to Embiid. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
For Chicago.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Chicago.
I just love how they're taking advantage of their chances to run, and they're pushing it. Fast break points can win you ball games.
And just a great job converting those second chance points as well. They're having a great night getting those second and third shot opportunities.
The free throw drops for Embiid.
I really don't think there's a more impactful player in the league. Even on nights when his stats don't show it, Embiid changes everything when he's on the floor. And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. He needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
And a wide open look for Lee. And he can't jam it through.
And, you know, he just got a little ahead of himself on that one. How does a great finisher not dunk that ball? I still can't figure it out.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well. It's going to be Drummond shooting. That one on Embiid. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Osumu, he's checked in for Chicago.
Second team foul. At the line for your Sixers, Andre Drummond.
And that one misses.
Well, now when you foul Drummond, he can hurt you a little bit at the line. He's much improved.
Here's Wright. And too long on the shot.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Here's Grimes. He's got 9. And here is Dosunmu. Right, left side. Pass to Dean. 5 to shoot. Releases. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the deep.
Oubre, good. Chicago leading by 5. Right outside. Pass to Dosunmu. Pass to Buckets. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Buckets got 6 in the quarter. The 76ers have gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. Here's Drake. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Lee's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. The dish to Wright. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Driving the lane. Rebound by the kid.
Great focus on the defensive end there to contest that shot.
And this is where you would prefer to work the ball to someone else for just a better look.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
Here's Drummond, and there it is for him. Drummond's got his second bucket.
It was contact there, but that's not enough to stop Andre Drummond.
Right down low. Now the pass to Dosunmu. Rebound by the 76ers. Here's the captain, who's got 19. To the right side. Grimes off target with his 3. And so it's Wright bringing up the ball for the Bulls. Pass to Lee. And here is Dosunmu. Passes it to Bryant. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's the captain, averaging around 27.5 points a game, one of the best in the league. Drummond trying to get himself free, and the shot is good. The Chicago lead has been cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Drake.
Playing from behind right here, not easy, but he is answering the bell.
The reason why is not just scoring, it's the way he's doing it. Efficient. That's what you need at this point in the game.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Chicago also making some changes. Embiid, he's checked in for the kid, and Money subbed in for Lee. Pass to Buckets. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Buckets got 9 points here in the second half.
Not bad defense, but you give him an inch, and he'll bury you.
Here's Mr. Moves. Lets it go from 14.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Here's Money. Right through the D for the layup. Money's got 8.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
George passes to Mr. Moves. Rejection by Embiid.
He's so agile at 7 feet. Embiid covers a lot of territory.
Maxey, no good.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
Money, no good.
This is the shot you want, right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Here's Mr. Moves. No scoring in this one. And here we go. Here's Brian. And that one's in. He's only missed 3 of 13.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
Outside, George. And he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in. The Bulls leading by 12.
Injuries have hampered Paul George over the last few years, but when he's healthy, he's elite.
Greg, he's still a go-to option offensively, who can guard the league's top wings. And as he's aged, he's really embraced a leadership role.
And there's the pass to Yabusele. Poke loose.
Out of bounds.
And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession.
And with the pause in the action, let's look at the numbers for Maxey. Averaging around 26 points per, 10 assists, and 3 rebounds. And with his skill set on the offensive end, he is such a threat on the floor.
I love it because he does so many things well. Defenses have to account for him even when he's not scoring.
Crafty move. That is good. And the Bulls' lead is cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Paul George.
I like how Paul George comes off the screen under control, right up into his shooting motion. Smooth.
We've got 1:08 left to play in the third. And the foul called on Ayo Dosunmu. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Philadelphia has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Right against Maxey. Over to the wing. Here's Yabusele. 5 points in the game. Ask him Mr. Moves. Just 5 on the clock. The 3 from George. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Embiid's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control. Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
There's 31 seconds left in the third. Poked away. Mr. Moves, and it's blocked. Here's Buckets, defended by George. Money passes to Dosunmu. He kicks to Embiid. Up top right, he's covered by Maxey. Back to Embiid. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Philadelphia ball.
So it's Chicago, up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Clint Capella is out there with Yabusele. Then there's Mr. Moves. Then it's George. And it's Maxey in at the 1. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Outside, George. Passes it to Yabusele. Here's Mr. Moves. 5 on the clock. Lob pass to Capella. Throws down the alley-oop slam. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 14 rebounds. Here's Embiid. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And you've got to admire the toughness that Embiid plays with. He doesn't let fouls stop him from scoring.
The kid, he's checked in for money. The free throw drops for Embiid. The 76ers trail by 13. Outside, Maxey pass to Yabusele. And a miss there on the triple.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
Popped up there for him. Yeah. Embiid is a big target.
And you put the ball anywhere within a 3-foot radius of the rim, and Embiid's gonna go get it. And he's also coming with bad intentions.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Sixers, Paul George.
Throw good, Paul George.
In my opinion, one of the most talented two-way players of this generation. Paul George has stayed humble throughout his success and has shown that he is willing to do whatever it takes to win.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Money's checked in for Embiid. Lee comes in for buckets. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Wright. And both free throws good for Paul George. The Bulls leading by 13. Here's Lee. Offensive rebound. Deep.
Oh!
Yes! Yes!
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Mr. Moves. The pass to Maxey. Shot clock at 6. Yep, that one goes. Maxey's got 33.
He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
Shoots it. Lee gets the bucket. And the Bulls lead by 15. And it's Maxey with the ball for the 76ers. Down low, here's Capella. Chicago grabs the miss. The Kids got rebound number 17, if you can believe that.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
And the shot goes in. 18 points for lights out.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Picked his pocket. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. It's stolen by Capella. George with the ball. Inside. Oh, that's blocked. Now here's Dosunmu. And now Maxey pushing it up, and no one back there to stop him.
No hesitation. He just takes off and takes it the distance.
Yeah, he's a one-man show in transition. Impressive play, taking it right to the rim.
Here's Lee, and the Bulls with another miss.
Great focus on the defensive end there to contest that shot.
And this is where you would prefer to work the ball to someone else for just a better look.
Maxey.
Bulls leading by 13. Left side, ball.
This is what you want to see more of from Lonzo, being more aggressive with his own offense and drawing fouls.
At the line for the Bulls, Lonzo Ball, taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And some changes here for the 76ers. Andre Drummond's checked in for Capella. Carter comes in for Yabusele. And the captain subbed in for Mr. Moves. He hits both from the stripe.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Here's the captain, covered by Lee. Outside, Maxey. It's stolen. And here is Dosunmu. 11 feet away, and they call the foul. So he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Third personal foul.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
So for the Bulls, Embiid, he's checked in for Murray, and it's right in for Lonzo Ball. The free throw drops for Dosunmu. The 76ers trail by 18. Maxey on the wing. Guarded by Wright. Maxey, no good. For Chicago, they've gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Here's Wright. Excellent D there from George. The 76ers have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Wasted no time on that one. Maxey's got 37.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Carter. That's his second personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for the Bulls, Lee. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Buckets, he's checked in for the Bulls. He's perfect from the line this time. The 76ers trail by 18. Here's the captain. And Lee pulls it down. Lee's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And again, no good by Chicago. The 76ers have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Here's the captain, guarded by Wright.
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Pass to Bryan, launches it, craps in the tray. Bucket's got 14 points now in the second half.
Hey, continue to stack it up from 3. He's got 2 in each half so far.
break, the pass to Maxey. And stolen by Wright. And now here comes Wright, leading the break.
And what started it all, terrific anticipation on the defensive end.
Most teams now are looking to play with pace. No better way to ignite the break than off a turnover.
Maxey with it, now defended by Embiid. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Bryan. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Carter's got 4 rebounds in this game. Maxey on the wing. Here's the captain. Back to Maxey. Clock at 6. Wing shot on the way. And Wright pulls it down.
Great focus on the defensive end there to contest that shot.
And this is where you would prefer to work the ball to someone else for just a better look.
Well, no question, Joel Embiid is page 1 on the scouting report. Maybe page 2 and 3 as well. He is a handful.
And that one's good. Maxey's got 39.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
And he banks in the layup. That's now 32 points for buckets.
These are big buckets. He's been instrumental in helping them try to close out this game.
Drummond passes to Drake. GA, is it me, or does it feel like we've had more parity in the league the last few seasons?
Well, Kevin, the playoffs have been pretty hard to predict lately. I will give you that. There's been only one repeat champion in the past decade. It's a competitive league.
Passes to Bryan. Right outside. Here's the kid. Pass to Buckets. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. He with the block, and he recovers it. Drummond passes to Maxey. Rebound by the Bulls. Right outside. And it's blocked. Here's the captain. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Outside, Maxey dishes it to George. And the pass to Drake. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. The captain's got 6 here in this quarter.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
And I'm going to give him a lot of credit because he saw what he was up against and he was undeterred.
That one goes in.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
And the 76ers call time here. One of the stories here, Buckets getting it done today.
This guy is killing you. And so far, I haven't seen a good adjustment defensively.
present our New Balance Player of the Game, Buckets.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. Here's the captain. Outside, Maxey to the middle, George. Chicago grabs the miss. Embiid's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Right outside. Pass to Lee. 6 to shoot.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Chicago needs to get off a shot here. That 3 off the mark. The 76ers trail by 19. 1:46 left in the fourth. Out to Carter. And Lee pulls it down. Lee's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. So, Steve, you were drafted by the Heat, a young expansion team at the time down in Miami. But if you had to choose, which city would you give an expansion team to right now?
I think Seattle and Las Vegas are at the top of everyone's list. San Diego would be nice because I love to travel there. I love when Vancouver had a team. How about bringing that team back, Kevin?
Embiid, no good.
Great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
The deep 3 from George. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Aggressive closeout on a great jump shooter. That's how you defend against the 3.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Bulls.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And guys, at this point in the long NBA season, this will go down as win number 25.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Buckets.
Active hands tonight. He may have gambled a bit, but sometimes you have to take chances to make plays. And he did that tonight. Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Joel, we've heard in the past some people questioning your level of fitness. What's your response?
You know, I'm just going to keep on doing what I've been doing this year, and I've been healthy, and I haven't been injured, and I'm going to try to keep that. I'm going to keep that way. So.
Well, whatever you're doing is working, man, so keep it up. Congratulations. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.